life in IISJ, actually, it changed the complete profile of my life.
Sir, what are your thoughts about IISJ Congress?
I saw Tahami, a smart boy sitting at the front bench, without thinking about anything else. Just I selected him as the class prefect. I think you got from Facebook and other.
Yes.
It's really wonderful.
Life is often referred to as a book, and the people who come and go are referred to as its chapter. And it has come to a delightful end of yet another beautiful chapter, Ashraf sir leaving IISJ. This chapter began in 2005 and lasted on till today, 2020. It has been a long chapter of 15 years. Assalamu alaikum sir, and welcome to this interview.
Walaikum salam.
It's an honor to have you in this interview to get to know more about you. And so now we'll move on to the questions. How has your life changed over not being able to go and interact directly with the students and you have to start teaching virtually? How has it changed?
Actually, it is not a new thing for me. Just before starting the corona itself, I started teaching online my kids in India. Because my 3 kids, they were facing a lot of problem after leaving from Jeddah. They joined the school in Kerala. So they were not getting proper coaching from there. So I started teaching through Zoom. And eventually then, finally came the corona case also here. So I was in stream before starting corona itself, I was teaching online. So I don't feel anything new in that.
Interesting. So now moving on, what was your first view when you heard about IISJ? When you saw IISJ from a different distance, how was it for you?
Actually, when I came, first of all, I came to Jeddah and I joined in Al school. And first time I saw this school, when I came with the students for the final board exam, to drop the students for board exam to the center. That time by seeing the school, it just looked like an airport. So it was amazing for me. So that time, it came to my mind. Okay, I decided to come and join here. Then after that day onwards, I was in the pursuit to get a job here in this school. And I tried my level best and finally I got it.
If not for teaching, what other profession would you have tried to go after, pursue?
Other than profession, actually before coming to Jeddah, I already started one school in India. It is called the Seal Public School. It is a CBSE school from LKG to 10th standard. And before coming here, I was working there as administrator for 5 years. Alhamdulillah, it is working still now. It is going on smoothly. We established that institution with the help of some other friends.
So now after this 15-year long stay in IISJ, how has your experience been in IISJ?
Experience being means life in IISJ, actually it changed the complete profile of my life. Everything has changed because of the life here. Okay, in all corners of my life, it influenced a lot.
So now, what is the main reason behind your departure? Because all of us are really sad to know that you are leaving. So what made you take such a decision?
Actually, it is a coincidence, we can say like that, because I have taken long leave from India. I have government job there, and last 15 years. Okay? And in Kerala, we can have maximum 20 years leave like this, and we can take this in a spell of 5 years. 5 years, and after 5 years, we have to extend further. Accurately, my leave is going to finish this July. In August, I have to join. So in this difficult situation, my family was already left. And I thought it is the best time to join back in India. Because I am alone here and teaching online and at home without family here. So I thought no need to further renew the leave. Better just join, that is better.
So after a lot of experiences in IISJ, what would be the one thing that you would miss most about this school?
I I cannot specify like that. Everything it is. The students, the school, the campus, all was very fine. So everything will be missing.
So after joining IISJ for 15 years, what all have you seen change and become better, like after you have joined?
Actually, at the time of joining, the main one point I can note down, the condition of the students. The discipline part of the students was very bad at that time. Now it is far better. Okay, I cannot explain in words that much it was problems and all. And after 2-3 years, it came to the street.
And recently I've heard that you have started off a YouTube channel. If you all don't know about it, it's called Tube Physics. So actually, how did it come about and like what is in it? Can you explain about it?
Actually, the caption I have given to the Tube Physics itself is the reflection of that. It is physics for all. So I thought 3 years back this idea came to my mind, and also some of my students in 12th standard, they supported me to do that, just to extend the classroom teaching to outside. So those who are, especially for during the exam time, what we face here in physics lab especially, during exam time, 1 month before like that, before exam time, many students used to come to the physics lab to get the explanation of the previous topics once again. So it is very difficult for us to explain all students once again all the previous topics. That time this idea came to my mind. Okay, make these videos and post in the YouTube channel so they can watch the videos during the exam time, so they can revise once again. That was the idea for when I was starting this program, this channel.
Sir, what are your thoughts about IISJ bonus?
It is very unique when I compare with other institutions. I did not see such a club, this club, I think, Reporters Club, in other schools. Now, so it is functioning very well, and many students, those who completed the course here also, they did the same job in Reporters, and they are working. They have done very good things in the very good activities in this club. So it will be helpful for you in your future when you are going outside. Okay, it will be support for you also.
Sir, I have a question for you. Through the years, you've taught so many students in so many batches. So you've obviously come across many students. Some loved and enjoyed when you taught physics. Some thought it was boring and everything. But what would you say you enjoyed about teaching your students? I mean, was there anything specific like their reactions? What gave you joy about teaching students?
The main thing, the main enjoyment, okay, that I enjoyed maximum in my class is the reflection in the face of the students. Once I complete explanation of a concept, a difficult topic or a concept, when I complete that explanation, the reflection from the face of the students, that I enjoyed maximum. Just like you can say, like reading a poet, I enjoyed that.
Moving on to some interesting questions. Another question is, which is your favorite batch in which you have taught till now?
Every batch. We cannot.
So, any one, you have to choose one.
Let's say it was the most memorable batch.
Yeah.
Which you can never forget that you taught.
If I should say like that, that is one batch of Aamir. He was
2014-15.
2014. Yeah. Aamir's batch. And because I taught them physics in the class 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Wow.
You within them throughout their high school journey.
Yes. When I entered in the class 9B5, I remember, as a class teacher, I saw Aamir, a smart boy sitting at the front bench, without any other, without thinking about anything else. Just I selected him as the class prefect, and I took the consent from the students also. All of them were ready. And Aamir was the class prefect in my class in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. He was a unique student, and the entire batch was very memorable, unique one.
Moving on to another question, which is your favorite moment in IISJ ever since you have been a faculty of it?
Favorite moment means one special moment I can remember one of the edX day. So we conducted it was in 2014 14, I think. Currently not remember, 13 or 14. It was a wonderful edX we conducted here, a lot of activities, and all students were participated nicely. We were having melting man, laser maze, a lot of projects here.
Hi, greeting to everyone. Bidding farewell to Ashraf sir is a bit painful. And of course, it's an arduous task for me.
Wherever the road takes you, my prayers are always with you and you are always here.
Hadi.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. On behalf of the entire team of IISJ reporters, I, Ahmed Salman, would like to wish you the very best of luck for your future endeavors.
Great. You have included all the important moments in my life in Jeddah. I think you got from Facebook and other
Yes.
It's really wonderful.
So what would be the final message that you'd like to give to your students who are watching this video online?
I already mentioned before this one. The three things I want to share with you. The first one, each student should be knowing about his own, what is called strength. Okay? If you know the strength, you can reinforce that. The second thing, each student must know about the weak areas and do some extra work to rectify that. The third thing, please don't learn for just getting marks in exam. Okay, scoring marks is a side effect. It will come as a byproduct. We should focus always to know the concepts, the things happening in our surrounding, okay, to understand the concepts, not for just getting scoring marks in exam. These three things I want to share with the students.
Okay, so now thanks a lot for coming for this interview, and we'll always be in debt for you for leaving a lot of memories and joy, and more importantly teaching us a lot of things. But we'll never lose him for a long time, as he'll always be there with his YouTube channel on YouTube, Cube Physics.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the